So the 50TP prototype, that is what we're going to be talking about today. The equipment loadout we are choosing is the HP boost, rammer and stabs. This thing gets quite decent gun depression, but not down the front. It gets it down here, which is a little bit weird. So the way that you have to play this thing is kind of angled slightly towards the enemy and then, turning a little bit around about like this, so that you can still get all of your gun depression, because this bit actually blocks the gun. Apart from that, the tank is actually really, really solid. Yes, you can pen this, and when it is on the side like this, it does become pretty weak here. So if you want to pen it, you can pretty easily through there. If not, it has two cupolas, one a lot easier to hit than the other, because this one is basically impossible to hit. Gun-wise, very, very nice. 440 alpha, 218 standard pen, and 245 premium pen. And it does get a decent DPM of 2,300, at least for what I have set up at the moment. It is a bit derpy, doesn't have very good aim time, and it doesn't have very good accuracy, but at the same time, you're not really going to be sniping with this thing very often, which is also why we don't really care about the view range. I mean, one, it's a heavy tank, doesn't really matter for the view range, and two, you're going to be more than close enough to be able to shoot what you're aiming at. So yeah, this is the equipment loadout. Let's go and play some games. Well, we're on Outpost. This map is a little bit interesting. By interesting, I mean I don't know how to play it yet. So there will be a map guide for all the new maps and all the updated maps, but I don't think it's going to be this year. At least I'll probably start working on them early next year, in the first quarter of next year, just because it's going to take a while, and I'm going to probably end up redoing all of the map guides. Just because I feel like it's time to get a little bit of a refresh in there. And I feel like I've improved my content as well, so it'll be quite nice to do an updated video with a little bit better commentary and stuff like that. But, first shell, okay. Goes nowhere near where I wanted it to go, which is just fantastic. And, oh good, yes, a tank that we just can't pen, lovely. What a wonderful age we live in, where one of the tanks is just, no, I can't pen you. No, I can't pen you. And artillery hits you for 250. Now this hold down mess is so stupid. It really is. Can I shoot this? I mean, no. What? I literally can't do anything. Free. Now that's more like it. If every artillery shell done that, I'll be more than happy. I mean, how boring is this map? It's the typical free corridor design made by Wargaming. Like, you got the middle, you got down here, and down here. Good luck. That's basically it. It's really, really badly designed. Remember when I said how we won't be sniping at many people? There's literally nothing for me to do. Maybe we can go around the other side. Oh wait, you're pushing up. If you're going to be pushing up, then I should be able to shoot you in a second. Okay, well, I'm just going to ignore this because we're not doing anything over this side. He's having a lot of fun. You can tell. I don't know if I can have a shot in a second or not. I guess we'll find out in a second. I mean, did they come up here? I know they come down there, but I don't know if anyone comes up here or not. Okay then. I mean, let's pre-aim here and get ready for our first bit of damage. Ah. Wonderful. I'm enjoying this gun. There we go. Finally, we get some damage in. For us, it's actually going to be quite annoying. So is that. Oh, yes, the Barask is thoroughly enjoying his time playing World of Tanks. So that one goes where I aimed it. Let's see. Ah, yes. Hello, sir. I might as well just walk away. Cannot pen this guy. What an actual joke of a tank, man. Actual joke. Thank you, Wargaming, for a good tank design. Well, I really enjoyed my time playing that map, where nobody could play anything. Oh, look. The two Viperas are on top for damage. Who could have seen that one? I mean, we get 55k. It's okay. You also notice that this is a rental because I don't actually have this thing. I was going to get it in the campaign, but I didn't get enough stuff to actually get it, as well as the Bond Turbo. So we have it as a rental for now, at least. Well, let's go into another game and hope that we don't come across any Viperas, because, I mean, I don't understand how I've managed to do this, to be honest with you, when I was aiming like this. So how it's gone down there is a slight mystery. And then this one is just... mwah. I love this tank design. And here you can see where the weak spots are on this tank. You can't side scrape because this turret ring here is pennable. And as you can see, he just penned me there every single time. And then once into the lower plate as well. He's actually kind of lucky with the lower plate one though, because this lower plate is actually pretty well angled. So he's kind of lucky to pen that. Well, we're now on Pearl River, and I want to point something out, which is a massive, massive problem with the Italian TD line. Is the fact that they're being called TDs when they're not TDs. They're heavy tanks. Like, let us not get this mixed up. They are heavy tanks because they're fast enough to get to the heavy tank flank. They're more than well armored. Especially like the Mino, like it's fast enough to get there, fast enough to do damage, and they have one extra heavy tank for all intents and purposes than us. Very good. Well done, Wargaming. Though they actually have two, sorry, because they have a Vipera as well. So yeah, the Italian TDs are going to ruin the matchmaker a lot, actually. Okay. Interesting. More so than you would think. And I'm not talking about how they ruin it by, oh, look, I'm only meeting, you know, Italian TDs. I'm talking about just how stupid it is. Oh, God. Actually hit the cupola. Impressive. Oh, look. Here we go. Hello. He's just fired. Let's put one into his lower plate. Back off again. I'm going to take one shot for this guy, I think. RNG says no. And now I can't pen him. Oh no, wait, can I? Oh no, I can. I can pen him because this is the tier 9. So it's got a tiny little weak spot right there. See? Makes it well worthwhile. See? Oh dear. One into the M103. I really wish that they would fix this camera bug as well. Because when you're zoomed in like this and then you zoom out, you're looking at the floor. It's very annoying to deal with. Don't quite have the shot there. One into him. We're going to back off as well so that we don't take one shot from the T30. If we can help it at least. Nice. You can get the track in. And now we get to see what is over here in a second. But not yet. Because we will end up dying. Oh, wait. We can put ourselves up here. Look at that. See? Do you like my position? I'm now on display. Look at that. Can I go up here? Is there invisible walls? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's invisible walls there. Oh look. That is very balanced, okay? Don't let anyone... What a stupidly designed tank. Like... have you got 330 heat? No? Oh. Good luck penning it. Oh. We've discovered the Type 59. Well done, Type 59. There's also a Scorpion G somewhere, which is worrying. I've been holding W for the past 3 minutes. Oh. Would be nice to get a little bit more damage out of this. Like maybe one shot for my troubles. I mean, we fire there, but I'm not stopping. Why is the Yak Tiger capping as well? I mean, like, he's not really gonna probably cap in time anyway. I have to fire because he's backing all the way off, so I can't get a shot on him. There we go. We do get the extra shot off. Very good. Now, can we get one more shot into this Patriot? And we've had a very, very nice game. Okay. Well, I mean, 3.1. Okay. And we earn 173k credits, of which we take home 140k. Nice. Very, very nice. I mean, to be fair, like, the premium rounds don't even make that much of a difference. Because if you're going to pen it, it's going to probably be penned with 218. you're not really going to see much stuff that can get penned with 245. If you can't pen it with 218, it's rare that you're going to be able to pen it with 245, is what I'm trying to say. Like for weak spots and stuff like that. Because usually if it's like a weak spot, it's like 250, 260. So even then, like you're going to have to high roll the pen and get lucky. But I mean, not so bad. 200k profit out of 2 games. Probably could have been a little bit more. But yeah, 2.2k. Let's go play our third and final game. Okay, so we're actually on a tier 6 game now. Nice. Oh look, a little Basotto. That thing is tiny. It's like a normal tank that's just been sliced in half. That reminds me of a tank that's been ammo racked, where it's just the hull remaining. Anyway, we're going to go over to this side of the map, and hopefully we'll be able to play here. I don't actually know. We might not even have enough gun depression to play here properly, but we're going to find out. This tank feels really weird to me because it's not like a super good tank. I'd just say it's just, you know, a balanced tank. But if you really want to spend your money, I mean, this is in the premium shop all the time. So like, this is probably one of the best options that you have if you wanted to buy something like right now for your money. But it's not like a super OP tank or anything like that. Like, it's not a Skoda. It's not a 703-2. Like, it's not the best of the best, but it is good enough. And like, you can easily get some nice games out of it. So like, by no means is this a bad tank. You know, you could easily have fun grinding credits in this thing. I mean, the premium rounds aren't great, but yeah, I'd say that you could easily have some fun in this tank. Let's see. Are all the little Basottos over here? What's the shell velocity anyway on this? 1,000? And oh, it actually gets really nice premium shell velocity. Nearly 1.3k. And it hits like a truck against like tier 6s. Oh, that's really bad actually. I didn't realise there was anyone left at the back here. Just wait a second, see if we can get a shot off in a sec. Panther's moving up as well. Good. And not to mention that it is a 122, so you can actually overmatch quite a lot of stuff. And we even track that as well. You know, you can overmatch UDES, you can overmatch the tier 9 STRV as well. That one wasn't very well aimed. But yeah, the standard rounds are good enough. Premium rounds are okay. I mean, we haven't shot any premium rounds, but you know, it's just going to be the same as the standard rounds, but just a bit better. I mean, we haven't really needed to shoot any premium rounds. It's not going to make any difference against, say, you know, the Italian TD line. And especially in tier 6 games, you don't need any premium rounds, to be quite honest with you. These things hit quite hard, actually. For tier 6s, 380 damage. It's got a 390 alpha gun, then. And it's got heat. Don't know how much heat, like penetration-wise, but it seems pretty decent. Thing is, it has, like, no health. Is this guy gonna... Okay. Didn't think that the Progetto would die to that, but he did. I was just going to let the Progetto farm him. Either way, he was going to die anyway to the T-29. Oh yeah, the T-29 got nerfed as well in this last patch. Alright, let's load some premium rounds. Because I want to make sure that I get the damage in at the end here. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go side onto the guy in the cap. See if I can even see him. It's a T-150 that's capping. As soon as this guy goes down, I'll shoot. It's an easier shot for me to hit. I mean, we capped out anyway, but... No, there's the T-150. Kind of weird that I couldn't see the T-150. I mean, we don't really have enough hit view range, but it's not really a very well camoed tank. I mean, 2.6 is fine. It doesn't look like our team done much. I don't know whether this guy got disconnected or anything, because he wasn't moving. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 115k profit as well. So, that is the 50 TP prototype. I'd played 3 games in this before. I last played this, I think it was like given out during Twitch Prime or something, years ago. And like, I really wasn't very good at the game. I think I got like 1000 average damage. But yeah, 2.3k, I'll take that. This thing's quite fun. If you're looking for a tank to get right now, I don't think you can go too wrong with this thing. One thing that I will say is that it doesn't really get a lot of ammo. So... when you are choosing your ammunition loadout, you're probably going to have to choose quite carefully. Because it does meet tier 10, so like you kind of can't go too little on the APCR because you're going to need it. Especially if you're, trying to shoot at tier 10s, because even like the side of a mouse could maybe need premium rounds sometimes, or even hundreds especially and stuff like that. So you need to be careful with that. You could just ditch the HE altogether and go 2015. That's an option, but it gets very, very little ammo. Like 35 rounds is not a lot. What I would suggest you do is have 2 setups so that once you do get the field mods, you can then pick and choose between them. And you have one setup where you take, a small amount of APCR and a little bit of HE, and this is for when you meet your own tier and below. So then you have most of the AP, and then you can just dip into this when you need it. And then when you meet tier 10s, I would have something a bit more like this for when you meet tier 10s. I wouldn't bother taking any more than 2 HE. I know that I took 3 like that, but that's just to make it kind of look nice. So yeah, I'll take something like this for when you meet tier 9 and tier 10. That is it. It's a solid tank. The thing is, I wouldn't recommend it if you're just going to be looking for a tank that is flat out better than like anything in the tech tree and stuff like that. Because if you want to go, like full gold, it's not really that good. Like it's not Skoda T56 level good, is what I'm saying, for that kind of thing. Because if you've done that with the Skoda and went, full gold, you have the same pen, actually more pen, and even more on top of that because it's AP, so it's going to normalize a lot better against targets as well. And it's just better in every single way. Like, the Skoda is the best heavy tank that you can get, like, by far. And then second is obviously the 703, in my opinion at least. But this thing I would say is better than Defender because it definitely gets a better gun and it's a little bit more mobile as well. So, I mean, you could also ditch the HP and then go for either vents or a turbo. Anything really works. It's up to you. But yeah, I'd recommend this thing. especially if you want to make some credits, because it definitely can make a nice amount. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully this was useful. I'll see you all in the next video.